5 a.m., that whistle blew. Same old mill, same steel-toed boots. I hadn't worked that floor in years, still knew every stain in here. I stopped to see an old friend Joe before they tore the building down. Then I glanced beside the doorway, and my punch card was still hanging there. My name was still on the time clock, like I never left that place. 30 years of dust between us, still couldn't hide my name. You can leave a town behind you, but some towns won't let you go. My name was still on the time clock, like I was due at dawn. Old Joe laughed and poured black coffee. Said, man, you should have seen their faces. Every Friday someone punched your card right at 5:03. Nobody ever touched your locker, nobody moved your worn-out gloves. Folks just said, leave him there, he might come back. My name was still on the time clock, like yesterday never died. Every bell still echoed memories I spent years trying to outrun. Roads get longer every season, regret never misses home. My name was still on the time clock, waiting all alone. Back in '96 I quit that morning, packed my Chevy, left by noon, chasing songs in bigger cities, swearing I'd never look behind. Mama passed while I was working. Joe buried half the friends I'd known. Life kept moving, except one corner of that old brick wall. Joe looked up and smiled real slow. We never knew if you made the right choice, but every morning seeing your name reminded us that dreams deserve a chance. You weren't the one who left us, you were the one who made it out. My name was still on the time clock, not because I was forgotten, but because every soul in that town wanted one of us to win. I punched that old card one last time, folded it into my shirt. Some jobs pay with money, some pay with memories, and some never really end. That mill is nothing but gravel now. The whistle's gone, the walls came down, but that old punch card still rides behind the visor of my truck. my wallet back in '94, right outside Miller's liquor store. $43 my driver's license, a picture of my baby girl. My wedding photo folded thin, a lucky dollar tucked within. I searched that counter night to dawn, but it was gone. The man who returned my wallet 30 years late knocked on my front porch by the rusted gate. Time can steal your hair and your youth, but someday it comes back with the truth. He said, son, before I leave this place, there's something I can't take to my grave. The man who returned my wallet 30 years late. Leather cracked from years of waiting, every picture still inside. The 43 was still untouched, like frozen there in time. Even that old diner receipt, coffee, eggs, and apple pie. I laughed and asked, where'd you find this? He looked me in the eyes. The man who returned my wallet 30 years late stood there shaking at my gate, 1,000 miles behind his face, 30 years written in the lines. He tipped his hat, looked at the ground, then finally told me why. I didn't find it, son, I took it. I was drunk, young, mean as hell. I thought I'd buy another bottle, but before I ever spent $1, I got caught. Judge gave me 30 years. I carried your wallet in my prison locker every single day. I knew your little girl would be grown. I knew your wife might be gone. I knew you probably hated whoever stole it, but a man ought to finish the wrong he started. So here I am, the man who returned my wallet 30 years late. Didn't bring back all I'd lost, couldn't give me younger days, couldn't turn back every clock, but he gave me something bigger than $43. He proved a broken man can still find his way home. He walked back to an old pickup, started the engine, looked once in the mirror, then drove away lighter than he'd been in 30 years. In 30 years. Every spring when winter faded, board stood straight where storms had been. Post side left out leaning sideways, somehow stood up once again. Wire pulled tight, fresh cedar braces, hammer marks still smelled like pine. I'd walk that pasture scratching my head, who worked all night. I never knew who fixed my fence. Every April, every year, never left a single footprint, never asked for one red cent. Some folks leave behind forgiveness, some don't need the world to know. I never knew who fixed my fence until one Sunday long ago. Asked my neighbors, asked the preacher, even asked the feed store guys. Everybody shrugged their shoulders. Guess the Lord likes straight fence lines. So I'd leave a six-pack on the corner, sometimes coffee in a thermos too. Every morning, both were gone, still no clue. I never knew who fixed my fence. Every broken rail was new. Every nail drove just as solid as my daddy used to do. Whoever carried that old hammer knew this land like family knew. I never knew who fixed my fence till the whole damn story came through. One October after church, a stranger waited by my truck. Gray old hat, worn denim jacket, hands as rough as hickory bark. Said, "You don't know me, but I know you." Then reached into his coat and laid an old bent license plate across my hood. I took this off my boy's pickup the night he died. He crossed that yellow line. You walked away, he didn't. I spent years blaming you. Then one spring, I drove past your place, saw your fence line in the mud. I figured anger had already taken enough, so I picked up a hammer instead. For 20 years, that was how I learned to forgive. I never knew who fixed my fence, not because he hid his face, but because real grace don't wait around looking for applause or praise. He rebuilt more than broken boards with every nail he drove. I never knew who fixed my fence. He was mending both our souls. Now every spring before the rain, I grab my hammer, call his name. Two old men walking fence lines, talking slow like brothers who took different roads to find the same home. The same home. Friday, 9:15, that old church bell quit keeping time. Preacher walked across the street to the bar on Sycamore. He'd hang his coat, remove his hat, not once, then sit way in the back. Black coffee, nothing more for 30 years, the same old chair. Truckers laughed and bought him pie. Old men argued, dice would fly. He'd smile at every broken soul like he knew the way they wore. Joe the bartender would always joke, preacher whiskey still on sale. Walker grinned and raised his mug, this'll do me well. The preacher never drank until that night, when every eye turned from the game. The room got quiet, bottles froze, nobody spoke his name. He looked at Joe and said real slow, double bourbon, no ice. The preacher never drank until that night. You could hear the neon humming, nobody touched another glass. Joe slid the bottle down the counter, hands trembling, just a little heart funeral. Somebody whispered, Walker nodded once, the hardest of my life. Buried a man this afternoon, most folks called him lonely. I knew him different, he never missed a Sunday. Always sat in the very last pew, never looked me in the eyes. 30 years ago he crossed the center line. My wife, my little boy, never made it home. He spent 30 years punishing himself, but every Sunday I hoped he'd walk down that aisle, not to ask God, to ask me. He never did, and now he never will. The preacher never drank until that night, not because forgiveness failed, but because some words we save too long get buried with the grave. He raised that glass, then set it down without one single sip. The preacher never drank, he just finally let his own heart grieve. Joe poured that bourbon back into the bottle. No one asked who paid the tab outside. The church bell rang midnight, and every man walked home a little quieter than before. Every kid in Wilson County knew old Charlie by his name. He'd roll in with a dusty pickup, smiling just the same. Baseball glove or pocket knife, fishing lure, cowboy rope, never wrapped in fancy paper, just a handshake and some hope. The man who never missed a birthday, never forgot a single name. From first candles to sweet 16, he always came. Rain or shine, he'd pull on in with a smile nobody could fake. The man who never missed a birthday, never came too late. Parents laughed and waved him over, kids all ran to climb his knees. He knew every birthday song better than the church choir did. Every year the same old question, Charlie, why do you do this? He'd grin and tip his old straw hat, because birthdays matter, then change the subject quick. The man who never missed a birthday had a gift for every child. Nobody ever saw him angry, nobody saw him cry. Just another laugh, another story, another Polaroid. The man who never missed a birthday filled every room with joy. When they laid him in the churchyard, folks came from 3 counties wide. Teachers, truckers, farmers, nurses, standing side by side. His daughter found an old tin box hidden underneath his bed. One small sneaker, blue as sky, and a birthday card that read, "Happy 6th birthday, Tommy. I know I can't bring balloons anymore, but I can still celebrate somebody's little boy. If I stop showing up, then I'll forget what it felt like to be your dad. So every birthday, I celebrate yours through theirs." The man who never missed a birthday wasn't chasing praise or fame. He was keeping one small promise to a child who never changed. Every candle someone blew out lit another in his soul. The man who never missed a birthday finally made it home. Now every June the whole town gathers with cake and old guitars. Every child gets one small gift, and nobody lets Charlie's promise